Hi everyone. So if you have followed us for a while or if you're new to our channel, you know that I do a lot of our own canning and preserving. And these are pumpkins I'm going to be canning here in the next couple days. But I'm also practical. I run a practical kitchen and I also lean on some convenience items. So today I want to share with you how I make this work with our budget, but also how I make it work within our pantry and still try to lean more on these homemade items, but also have a little convenience in my life when I need it. So if you're new to our channel, I'm Julia, Aaron's behind the camera, and we are the Canny couple, a small homestead family in rural Virginia that work every single day to merge homesteading and frugality. And sometimes we're busy. We work hard, we play hard, and leave in the comments below how busy are you on your homestead or in your daily life, and you have to have those really quick meals, and what meals do you tend to lean on? So for us, I try to have bases. So I lean on some pastas, some rices that I can take some of my home canned goods and mix those with. But I don't just have these items on hand for a quick meal. I also use these for emergency meals. So if we were to lose power, if we're stuck at home for a couple of weeks, which has happened in the winter time, because we have to worry more about ice, because snow typically turns into ice up here when it starts to melt, and you're not coming off the mountain unless you're going to skiing. So I try to have some convenience items on hand that work both as emergency meals, but also as convenient meals as well that I can just rotate through. And what we've been doing right now is we've actually been testing some of these items. So this is actually a Dollar Tree haul. And I have a few more items that I need to get to kind of finish this out. And then I'll add maybe $10 every month versus a big haul right now. This is $25 worth, not the pumpkin. The pumpkin was not $25, and that $25. And what we have here are just some basics. So I have two different types of pasta here that we have. And all these were $1.25 at our Dollar Trees. We didn't know. I was looking up. I started doing research, typing in like, okay, we had tried these, of course, we had tried these and tested these out through a few months, and we liked them. The ingredients aren't perfect, but they're better than a lot of others that we've tried. So we were okay with these, and then we were like, gosh, they just increased the prices. I hope they didn't increase the prices here, because anything I found comparable was way more expensive than $1.25. Luckily, everything here was $1.25. Everything. So we were very lucky on that. So it's $25. It's not including our taxes. So we've got two different types of pasta, spaghetti, and then I'm not going to say this, but it's like a bow tie pasta. Then we have a couple different rices. Now I will tell you, we did have one rice we did not like. The cilantro lime rice was no.
It was just...
We only had gotten one though, but we really like the Spanish rice.
Yes.
And plain rice goes with everything. Plain rice goes with everything. So plain rice, you can do whatever you want to with that. Again, these rices are good, very easy to deal with. We've had the refried beans before. This I can make a chili with. I can do anything with this. I can make Mexican, whatever. So this is a good one to have. And then I have some gnocchi here. We love gnocchi. Gnocchi's so easy. I can put this with a homemade, really quick spaghetti sauce and we're done. Call it a meal. Or I can make a soup. I could put it in a soup, anything like that. It would be so yummy, so easy to just put it out and use it. We don't eat gnocchi very often, but we really do like it, don't we?
Yeah, and it being shelf stable really
helps. It's shelf stable. It helps. It helps. That's what all of these are. All of these are shelf stable. I got a couple of things of pepperoni. This is for my little one because I'm just saying we are pepperoni crazed, and these are shelf stable. There's 2 packets in here and they're individually wrapped, so I could feel them like they're moving in here. So there's 2 little packets in here individually wrapped. I could pull one out whenever she needs a quick snack and she's yelling at me for pepperoni and we can't get out and get them. So these are like emergency pepperonis to have, not my freezer. And then we have milk, and I get this milk to have on hand just in case. Just in case. Now when it starts to get really cold and we have more bad weather, we do keep 2 extra gallons of milk in our refrigerator at a given time. Where we get our milk, we actually will last long enough that within 2 weeks it's still good. It's still within its date. And even then you have a couple of days, so we've not really had it go bad. we've learned from experience, there's other places you can buy milk and it will go bad within the week. So we have to be careful and make sure we're watching how much we actually drink, how much we use, and make sure we're always ahead by at least 1.5 gallons, but we prefer to keep it at 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it starts to get cold, just to make sure we have enough. So this is what I got. It doesn't look like a lot, but actually it is, and this does fill up our pantry. If you do the math, it's a 16 meals right here. 16 meals, 16 dinners. Throw it with something, and you're done. Do this with some canned sausage, a can of tomatoes, make a really good sauce. Probably just make mac and tomatoes with this, really. And that's just a can of tomatoes, some pasta, and a little salt and pepper, and you're done. So you have a lot of different options, and that's what I kind of look at for these. What can I pull that I can make a bunch of different things from as a base of a meal? And these cook really well. Like, I don't have to use these in the microwave. So they do say microwave. I don't have to use these in the microwave. I didn't test these with the microwave. I tested these with our little convection plate, our hot plate, at 600 watts, because that's how I would be cooking in an emergency situation. So when I did test these out, and I did try them, that's how we did it. I can make a pizza pasta, the pepperoni, the pasta, some tomato sauce, a few seasonings from my pantry, and we're done. Aaron and Isabel, we actually just had that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was really good. They loved it. They ate that right up. Add a little hamburger to it, canned hamburger. We call it a day. We're done. So you have so many more options than you realize. And like I said, I'm all about practicality. Yes, I love having my home canned pumpkin in the pantry, but I'm also a whole ingredients canner. So there's a lot of canners out there that can a whole bunch of different things. They can soups, they can all of these different things. I don't really do that. I can ingredients. So sometimes I need to have extra ingredients to help make a meal. That's how we kind of do it at our house. So let me know below, how do you do it in your house? If you do you can ingredients? Do you just keep whole ingredients in your pantry? Do you just keep beans and carrots and corn and all of those things? Or do you actually have, a cabinet full of soup? I have a few things of soup, but not very many anymore. We ate most of those. So let me know down and below. I love to hear from you. Also, while you're at it, we would really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It would really help us out. You have anything else to add, Aaron?
No, just, always think of ways to, stretch your budget.
Make it work for you.
Make it work for you. Yep.
Make it work for you. Like I said, I do have a few more things. I need more milk. This was all the milk we could find.
All the whole milk.
All the whole milk. Yep. All the whole milk. They had 2%. I will tell you, if I can't find any more of this, we will be getting like the individual milk cartons that are shelf stable. But she don't like it. She does not like it. Yeah. We've tried. She likes the milk we get from the store. And that one type and nothing else. She does not want anything else. So this is emergency milk. That's what it's there for.
But make sure to go and check out our link tree with all of our other content.
And as always, thank you for joining us on The Canny Couple, where we work hard, live simple, and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day.